Jessica?
Lisa.
Jalisa.
Yes.
So hi Jalisa, thank you so much for introducing me, and thank you to all the Malaysian fans for loving our show. I am humbled. I'm still blessed that in Malaysia now I have a family too of Mangal Lakshmi.
Yes.
So many of you know me through the Bati Hub, but when people know me as Mangal, it's a big blessing. I feel it's a big blessing. Maturani is behind me. So I was said, so yes, how I felt when I got the show. Yes, I completely blessed. I think it's a blessing, which I think all my prayers, my parents' prayers, my husband's prayers has been answered, and completely, I was completely humbled when I got the show because अगर वो नहीं मिलता, if I got fail in the mock test and if so, how will I take it then? Because as an actor, it's a big thing, you know. After doing a long-running show where your image is very strong, I have done a cop role in that, and now getting this character that someone has believed all my acting skills. So I was completely, you know, humbled that Colors TV has taught me as an actor that I can pull this off, this character. I can be naive as Mangal. I can pull it up. So I feel that thank you universe for listening my prayers that someone has actually selected me as an actor, not as you know that Sandhya Rati has done that much. So because in these years I only got very strong roles. So in this showcase, so I was asking with my manager, is that the role, Mangal role, is actually for me? They want a mock test in this role. So I was surprised that time. So,
all right. Well, as viewers and as supporters of you, we also have to say you are doing a great job with the entire role. So I'm going to jump into the second question because we have been following you every day with the episodes as well. Which is your favorite scene when you're shooting? Is there a particular scene that you have a favorite for? And please use Hindi because we love listening to you as how you sounds put on TV.
Oh, thank you. But I also love to speak in English whenever I get a chance.
Okay.
Really, I get a chance nowadays. I am not meeting with my friends as much, not taking any online session and all that. So even I love to speak in English, but for Soila, as Armaan said, pulling off Mangal. So you are giving me a chance to speak in English.
Thank you. I feel very happy because my Hindi is not as good as yours, but at least our viewers understand us, and that's all that matters. So, which is your favorite scene when you were shooting?
Yeah, actually every scene is like very near to me. Yes, one scene where during the Griha Pravesh, when Ajit came and he, scolded Mangal for not being dressed nicely, and he told us how you make your mal, how you carry your sarees and all that, and that's a big scene, and we did it before the Griha Pravesh. So me being in that character, Mangal, not being strong women, and my reactions in that scene, how I pulled it off Mangal in that scene, and one more scene where Adit left Mangal on the road, and he says that this marriage is not gonna work, and he just left her on the road, and usko bolta hai ki you don't come back. I want you don't come back. So that scene we shot it in rain. For 6 days I was in rain.
Okay.
So, yeah,
so that was your favorite. And there was a lot of emotions as well.
It was so favorite because during rain also I didn't feel ill. And everyone on my set almost except my makeup artist and my assistant, we didn't feel ill in spite of being in the rain for 4, 5, 6 days. So that was like
definitely something you remember very clearly. Okay. Nice. And I think how you carry your roles is also equally important because the emotions that come with it, and imagine the rain as well. So definitely now I would also think of that scene.
That was a task to cry in the rain because it is very difficult to distinguish the teardrop and the raindrop.
Okay.
So because glycerin doesn't work in rains. So it was really challenging. but somehow, people get connected with the scene. Even I got like, oh, finally it came out well.
Okay.
So that was
Very nicely said. So, jumping on to the third question, we know you took a break as well. After 4 years, you're returning back to acting. I really genuinely want to know this because a lot of us actually follow your journey as well. Has there been any challenges coming back after this break?
No,
so far?
not at all. In television, not at all, because television world is always very kind to me. I have a son named Soham. I am very protective mother. I don't want to leave him at home. So I thought to shift it to films and web series so that, my schedule will not be that much busy. I can devote my time to my son as well as Odissi dance. I am also learning Odissi classical dance. Now I'm a Visharad in classical dance, Odissi. So I wanted to give exams of Odissi exam, and meanwhile I want to spend time with Soham. So I thought, little projects I can do, but television show requires you a lot of time, lot of energy, and a big long hours. So I don't want to give my commitment to that. So that's why I thought to to
balance it out,
with the films and web series. So I did one film, Tito Ambani. But after that, any web series, I got offer, but somehow it didn't match with my exams date. Yeah. So, but because I wanted to do the Visharad and Odissi exam, I'm very strong-headed. If I've decided something, I don't look at the money, I don't look at the career, I just want to do it. So
for you, it's the passion that matters most to you, right?
Not the passion. I'm just, if I decided, I decided. I go ahead with it. Whether I love it or I don't love it, it doesn't matter to me. If I write it on a journal that I want to do it, then whole my subconscious mind gets उसके साथ में लग जाता है कि it has to be done.
This is a strong character, and I love the energy from you today as well. So since we're talking about dance, as you mentioned over Odyssey as well, how did that passion come about? When was the first time you started dancing?
Actually, during my childhood, I saw Pratibha Prahlad-ji, Bharatanatyam dancer. In my school, she performed Bharatanatyam. And while she was walking through the lane, I was thinking like some angel or goddess is walking, which has a flower garland in her hair, and she's looking so pretty. Her walk was different. So that time, I think I was in 9th standard, and at that time, I thought, I want to learn this. I really want, and she did that Hiranwala, Diya walk. I remember on stage, she jumped it, she left a leap. She took a leap and then she walked that deer walk. So that is so fascinating to me. So I don't want to make any career, and so I didn't thought that much. But I wanted to learn that art form. So, but I didn't met any guru, and in my area there was no guru, no classes and all that. So then when I was doing Dior Batiha, during my outdoor shoot, I got a time for meditation every day. After my shooting, so because I was living alone outdoors, so I thought to spend time to do yoga and meditation. So after my workouts, I sit in meditation, and I realized that there's something which is left, which I want to achieve. So I remember that dream that I want someday I wanted to learn classical art form. So when I came back to Mumbai, from the Just Dial, I called so many teachers, and then I connected to my Sanatan sir. So so he was a Odissi teacher. That time I think Lord Jagannath wants me to dance Odissi.
Yes.
That's why somehow Odissi comes to my mind.
I relate very much to this as well. Because watching how your passion turned into dance as well, and I practice Kathak, so when you say Odyssey, it's always a calling as well. When you know it's time, that's when you get into it.
Without universe power, I think nothing happens.
Yes.
So
correct.
It's all, I think, Jagannath desire that he chosen me that I perform Odissi. So for me, it was like I wanted to give, I wanted to perform as an offering. Because I have achieved a lot till that time. In 2014, I was highly popular. I was quite popular there. I was getting awards and everything. But I had that feeling कि मैंने कुछ नहीं दिया है बदले में भगवान को. So when I started learning Odissi, So मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि मैं शायद prayer deliver कर पाती हूँ, gratitude deliver कर पाती हूँ through a physical practice. So it's for me it's a meditation in motion. So जब भी मैं वो करती हूँ तो मुझे लगता है कि मैंने अपनी कृतज्ञता दिखाई है ईश्वर को कि थैंक यू यूनिवर्स, थैंक यू गॉड, थैंक यू जगन्नाथ, थैंक यू देवी for giving me so much in life. Like I have not even dreamt of this life which I am living. So it's for me it's a prayer, it's a gratitude which I give it to the universe in the form of classical dance.
So beautifully said. Very, very heartwarming to hear this reply from you. So Deepika, this goes on to my next question. For those of you, who have been following her, we all know your journey as well, even when you took a break for 4 years and how you came back to acting. What is your best advice for anyone? Perhaps it could be a young girl who really wants to act and do exactly what you are doing because they really look up to you as well. What's your best advice?
Decide and then just go for it. If you can be a part of theatre, that's a big thing. It will help you to open up. I'm not telling that art is learned, but art techniques can be learned to open up, to express yourself fully. And also, if you are on the set and you by chance you get a role with your, because of your feature, with your good face, sometimes it happens. So then read the script again and again till the time role nahi ho jata. Jab tak director role action now, speak to the director what he wants in the scene and read as much as you can. And learn the dialogues. Always come on the floor thoroughly prepared. Not only your dialogues, but about the scene. Always think about the scene, not about your character. I think that works better because when you know how others are gonna. Because I remember from day one, I always remember my co-actors' lines. I used to know iske baad ye hai, iske baad. So and always be in touch with studies. We have that learner mind. Always ready to change yourself on floor, ready to accept new challenges, accept what director is saying, how other actors are reacting. Never fix your mind that you want. If you have thought, in the makeup room, this scene has to be done like that, and you will deliver on the same tone. Things get changed on the floor. So always be ready for change.
Okay.
And accept what's happening. Be aware. So I think meditation plays a strong role in that. Classical music, learning classical dance, learning color picture, learning exercises. Especially. In fact, I do Pilates also. So it actually helps. It cleans your mind, and every day you found yourself new. Classical dance, ODC, classical music also helps a lot because the kind of dialogue delivery you have, it has a pitch, it goes like that and it has a weight, So and also read with the mouth open so that your dialogues will be audible to others.
Yes.
Yes.
This is actually very, very, very good. Yeah, very good advice because it's not just about the opportunities you get, but whatever that you do to prepare your mind. Your mind is the strongest organ in the body.
So
when you prepare,
don't sit and don't think, don't take it only as a blessing. Use this opportunity to make it a long-term goal, a long-term career. Don't think that you came on set for one day.
Yes.
Always think, how much you have learned, or whatever you have learned on that day, accept that and go ahead with that experience.
Yeah. So
and
this is really good advice that we are hearing from you, in fact. Yeah.
I also do mantras like I Giri Nandini. I say it loud so that it happens. It opens my tongue, and it helps me to for the clarity in the dialogue.
Yeah.
Because I speak a lot faster, but when I'm on television screen, I have
you pace it up. Yes. All right.
So,
this is solid advice. We are very thankful and grateful because of how nicely you set it down for us as well. So moving over now to my next question. Since we have been following you as big fans, not just on screen, but also on your Instagram, what can we expect next from you? What is your next key projects that you're probably working on, or what is it that, Deepika as a person is looking forward to in the next few years?
Acting. Yes, because as an actor, I got a lot of appreciation. People know me as an actor. So after coming back after a break of 4 years, now how the people reaction towards me has I have observed this time. Last time when I worked like for 5 years in one show, that I was so live and I was so struggling to I was also young. A lot more is happening in my life. I didn't got a chance to see what's happening around me. But this time I am a awakened person. I am a meditator. So now I'm observing how people reaction towards me, towards my acting. So people want to see more of my acting rather than dancing. So definitely this time I have decided that I will not never leave acting as I did last time. So because of my fans' love and also I love performing. That time when Biography happens, I didn't knew because that everything happened so fast. I got selected and everything. I didn't get a chance that whether I really wanted to do it or not.
Not okay.
I was getting more than what I have thought of. So I was in the scenes always, and this time I actually got to see, in which what is how I am better. Like, am I an actor or a dancer? Like, मैं क्या ज़्यादा अच्छा कर सकती हूँ? So I decided, I'm a good actress, and nobody can take that from me, and I will also don't allow it. I will also work hard for it. And
this is the energy and confidence that we really love from you, Deepika. For anything that you're going to do next, please remember that you don't just have fans in India, but also in Malaysia who are truly, truly supportive of you. So before we wrap things up over here on this live session with Colors Malaysia, what is your message going to be for all of your fans that have been following Mangal Lakshmi? What is your shout out to them?
Thank you. Thank you so much for loving me. I just, me माँ दुर्गा, me शेरों वाली माता आपको बहुत सारी blessings दे, सही decision लेने की सोच दे, और आप कभी भी किसी के भी आवरण में आके अपने decision ना ले. May God give you the power to think of yourself first. And may you have the courage to say no and yes for the things which you actually want to do in life. May you get the courage to choose and to go run for your dreams. To wake up at 5 a.m. and just work for 4 hours to achieve your dreams. I remember that in these 4 years when I was not on set, but I never allow myself to get lazy. I never skip my workout. I never skip my dance class. I never skip my morning prayers. So never miss your prayers. Never miss your routine. Automatically things will fall in place. But never skip your practice. Be in the training. Be have that mind. Learn.
Yes.
And one day, definitely you will achieve. Because the universe is so kind. If it's kind to me, it's kind to you also. But you need to ask for it. Manifest your dreams, prayer for it, prayer for yourself, for your well-being. May you have a best of health. May you have a very good health and take care. Lots of love. Take care.
All right. Thank you so much, Deepika. To be very honest, this has been one of the most, I would say the blessed interview that I've actually had in a very long time. And we're doing this on a very holy time as well on Navratri.
Yes.
So thank you once again from Colors Malaysia. My name is Jalisa and we wish you all the very best, Deepika.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Keep watching.
Thank you. Namaste. All right.